Guys, today I'm fixing this sagging wooden gate and hopefully lift it up off the ground. As you see, it's dragging on the driveway. You see how the hinges moved in time. This is an old fence and eventually I'm going to have to replace it, but for now all I want to do is to make it functional and lift it up off the ground. This one is even in worse condition, but I'm not going to worry about these split fence boards today unless they cause issues. Like I said, I'll be replacing this fence in a couple of years. Let's see from the inside. Do you see how it's sagging in the middle? It has no vertical support. So today I'm going to put those in and also put cross bracings. I'll install both compression and tension braces. I'll explain that shortly. So I'm gonna take this gate to the back where my miter saw is in the garage. First, the vertical boards I marked with a pencil and draw a line and cut it with my miter saw. Attach them with an exterior screws. I'll put couple more screws from the other side when I flip over the gate. Same thing with cross bracing. I marked it with my pencil and cut it with my miter saw. And again screw it with exterior screws. Please don't forget to like the video, that helps a lot. Couple more screws from this side. I don't like to use nails, they come loose in time. Before I hang the gate, I want to put a wood support right here just to give it something to drill in for the hinge. Before top hinge screw was in the air, there was no wood support in the back, so this will give it a little bit more support. I want to install this tension brace also before I hang the gate. I have two of these, one for each gate. They're supposed to work well, but I've never used it. Today I'm gonna be testing it, so we'll see how that goes. Gates are cantilevered from their hinges. There's no support in the middle, that's why they tend to sag. By putting cross brace, this one is a compression brace, you can shift the load towards the post. And this one is a tension brace. What it does is takes the load from the bottom of the gate and redirects it towards the top of the post. Today I'm using both of these braces in the hope that I get the best results. Tension brace has two brackets. One goes where the hinge is on top, and you first drill some pilot holes and then put the screws in. Second one is installed to the opposite side, to the bottom of the gate, away from the hinge. This is the turnbuckle. This is how you adjust the tension of the wire. Will be running between the two brackets. It just goes through the loop on the bracket, just like this. Now I'm ready to attach the wire. One goes through the bottom bracket, but I made a little mistake. I screwed the corner bracket totally in. It's better to screw it halfway so steel wire can go through easily, then you can tighten up the screws. Before attaching the cable clamps, we need to turn the turnbuckle all the way so we have enough room to make adjustments. And then you put the cable through that loop that turnbuckle have in the bottom. Then you attach the cable clamps to secure it in place. Clamps are very simple, two pieces of metal and then the screw goes through with a lock washer and a nut. And you just tighten up that nut. It's pretty loose right now. By turning the turnbuckle, I will get the tension I need. But don't overdo this, then gate starts to buckle up otherwise. I installed the gate by myself. It definitely was a challenge. I put a piece of pipe under the hinge side, which helped me to adjust the gate easier. Exciting moment. We'll see what happened. Top part is not sagging anymore. And yay! Look at that! Look at that! It's lifted up. Nice, very nice. Now it's time for the other side. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same process to the second door. Well, something very funny happened, but it wasn't funny when it happened. I was kind of cursing myself, but it's funny now. I installed all my braces, and as I was installing my corner bracket for tension brace, I realized my cross bracing was wrong way. Ugh. So I had to redo the whole thing again, but and a little crooked, by the way, but it's alright. It's lifted up both sides nicely. It's about more than an inch lift I got, both of them, so everything worked out perfectly at the end. Now I have a beautiful functioning gate, and I can use this for a couple of years, seems like. We'll see what happens. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.